Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. As requested by the viewers, today we're looking at the effectiveness, or the perceived and real effectiveness of Harrier Viffing. Harrier Viffing, as we know it, is going to be using the vector thrust ability of the Harrier in a dogfight. As you all know, the thrust nozzles of the Harrier are vectorable, and we can change their position from backwards all the way to vertically down and actually 10 degrees slightly in front of us. And we've researched on the internet, and what we can found is there is evidence of the real US Marine Corps using Viffing as a defensive measure in air-to-air battle. So if a hostile is behind them, then the best defense you've got here, assuming that you can't outturn them, which you can't in a Harrier, you've got, what, 14 degrees per second of turn rate. You can't outclimb, you can't really do much against a kinetic fighter behind you. But what you can do is force an overshoot, and that's going to be the best defense from a Harrier, is to force an overshoot. And that means getting as slowly as you can, as quickly as possible. The Harrier doesn't have a particularly good way of doing that. It can't pull high alpha, it can't do a Cobra, but with this Viffing maneuver, it's going to allow it to, and I don't know the physics of exactly how it does it, and I don't really know the geometry, but it's going to allow it to lose speed quicker. Whereas my plane, I've chosen a Vigan, and I've chosen a Vigan because it's pretty much equal to a Harrier in combat. It's 14 degrees per second turn rate. In terms of speed and acceleration, it's different. It's higher speed but lower acceleration, but on average it equals about the same as a Harrier, we found. And so we're going to use it as the aggressing aircraft. What we're going to try and do, it's going to be very hard to do this scientifically, so we're going to do it non-scientifically, anecdotally, just to see if we can get a good feel for how the Viffing works. First, we're going to do several runs when RC is going to be driving the Harrier in front. I'll be in the Vigan behind, and I'm going to see if he can shake me, basically force an overspeed, an overshoot, without using the Viffing. And then we're going to try the same scenarios again, roughly the same. He's going to use Viffing and see if he can force the overshoot again, roughly in the same kind of areas, and see if there's any difference. The idea of forcing the overshoot is that he gets so slow that the guy in the back overshoots, and the plane can only shoot forwards, obviously, in terms of its missiles. So then this guy will be behind, and this guy can either then escape the Vigan, or he can fire his missiles at the Vigan. Any predictions, Super RC?
I think Viffing is going to make you fly right by me. Right.
Well, that's confident. I personally don't think it. I can't see how it's going to introduce enough braking force or enough change of plane of motion. I just don't think he can do what RC thinks it's going to do, but we'll see. Okay, I'm behind RC now. We're going to go into our first engagement. At some point, he's going to try and force an overshoot without Viffing. So you can start maneuvering whenever you want, RC. I'm going to go into a lag pursuit. And you've got to do what you can to. So basically, I've not got a firing solution. When he thinks I have got a firing solution is when he's probably going to do the braking maneuver, but we'll see. I'm just going to stay in a safe lag pursuit for the time being. Got pretty much the same performance. He's got more power to weight, but I've got a slippery airframe. I'm working my way in closer. Trying to get that solution. I think he's trying something now, so I'm going to widen the arc. No, you've not beaten me. Brrr, guns, brrr, guns. Okay, reset. Okay, RC, into another dogfight and non-Viffing whenever you think it's appropriate. Into a safe lag pursuit. I'm going to close in. Okay, he's trying to brake check. I'm going to widen my barrel roll. Yeah, can't beat me. Can't beat me. You're going to run out of speed.
Yep.
And I'm going to get solution. Pow. Reset. Non-Viffing attempt 3.
Go.
Running into a lag pursuit. Okay, he's trying to brake check. Widen the track. You are pretty much a sitting duck in my crosshair, so that's not worked. Okay, right. So
right.
The three attempts without Viffing, I had no problem keeping behind you. I had a good idea you were going to try a brake check, which I might not have in real life, but that's just how it is. Next, we're going to reset and we're going to try it with Viffing and see how much difference it makes. Needless to say, with the Viffing, you will have to go full power, won't you, RC? So that'll be a different way. So let me catch up. Stand by. Okay, restart dogfight. This time you're going to be using max power Viffing. See what happens.
Let's see. Oh, there you go.
Jesus Christ, look at you turn! Wow! What the hell? You pretty
I got
much,
down to 53.
you pretty much killed yourself, but there was no way I could keep up with that. I mean, I've worked out to still be behind you, but... Okay, let's reset. I mean, you didn't fully escape, but there was no way I could have shot you until I'd reacquired you, so that was an interesting one. Very aggressive. Okay, fight's on. Into lag. Looking for an opportunity. Up he goes. Going to do something. Okay, going for the brake check. Oh, yeah.
Bye.
You done it. The problem is you stall at the end of it. You need to be able to do it and not stall.
There's no way to. Well, I guess you could. I just gotta control it.
Yeah, because the problem is when you stall, I get right back on you. So the initial turn, I cannot keep up with in a million years. It's not turn rate. It's an instantaneous turn. Huge instantaneous turn rate. But you need to be able to control it so that you don't stall at the end. So if you can maybe make it a little less aggressive, maybe make it do a little less aggressive, so you maintain over 100 knots. I reckon that can be turned into a weapon. Okay, start fight. Widen that track because I can see it's up to something. Ooh, come back.
I didn't stall that.
You didn't stall. It was a good attempt. But you just didn't get enough de-acceleration to lose me.
Okay.
I could see that. Right, let's reset. Reset. Okay, I'm pretty much on your 6, so start whenever you like, RC.
Okay. Where are you? There you are.
Into lag. Okay, keeping you.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Boom! Oh, good recovery. Amazing recovery. Keep going. If you've got the altitude and energy, I don't know if you have.
Oh, you're on me still.
I am.
Good. It did give you a little slowdown there.
Yeah.
I think the key is that we need to be fast together.
Yeah, I mean a realistic fight would be fast. It'd be 450 knots plus.
Yeah.
So I agree with that. So you want to go. So the brake wants to be 450 knots down to 100, like in a snap of a second. It's key that I'm not too far away when you do it. Start fight now. Viffing into a safe lag. Can I keep you? Yeah. Can I keep you? I mean, you've done. Can I keep you? I think I can just about keep you.
Problem is,
yes, I have. Reset.
Okay. All right. Did you lose me?
I did not. I mean, I couldn't fire at you while you were Viffing, but I didn't lose you in the. Oh, okay.
I thought you said reset.
I'll try the Harrier this time. You jump in the first Wigan.
start.
Okay, dogfight initiate. Drawing you in, you can't get a shot. And
Roll out.
do my Viff, sorry. Woo! Over you go, sir.
Yeah.
Power.
Have some of that. Right, I'm going to come and get in front of you and we'll try it again. So what I did then
I
was
see you.
I kept doing my 400 knot turn, but I added on full power and the Viff, and it just increased that snap turn so much, and you just couldn't keep up with A, the radius, and B, sorry, I'll stop turning, and B, the instantaneous turn rate. Okay, that is dogfight on. What I'm doing, viewers, is I'm keeping enough aspect of his bore sight that he can't fire. He probably would be able to fire in real life, but he probably might not be able to hit me. But I'm also drawing him in. And hit the Viff. It's going to slow me down massively. Hopefully he'll overshoot, and I'm on his 6. Pew, 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 pew. Actually worked really well.
Yep.
Right, we'll go and try that again.
Fight.
Right. Viffing.
I got you. Right there.
I did it too far away.
Yeah.
Right.
You definitely went right in my gun sight.
Yeah, I'm pretty much stalled as well. You need to do it at just the right time for it to have any effect. But it's the same with any overshoot, high G barrel or whatever. You need to it's all about timing.
Cobra even.
Yeah, you do it too early, you're a dead man. So you got to draw them in. You got to do the moves. I'm not really much of a dogfighter, so fight on. Yeah, he led. Where are you?
Landing.
I made a hasty exit. Did I trick you? I think I did. I think I did.
Yep, you did. You're behind me.
I use it as an exit. So we need to summarise from that. I've got no way really of measuring it empirically. We could go into tack view and we could see that yes, we obviously do get a massive instantaneous turn rate increase and de-acceleration. More so than I thought. I didn't think it would be that much. And what we found there is that I think 3 out of 4 I managed to beat you as the Harrier. The third one, the one you got me, I messed up because I did it too early and you had easily enough time to brake. When I was the aggressor and you were the defender, I found that the de-acceleration with the Viffing was, although it's a bit, we're kind of spinning around in circles and using aileron as well, but at the end of the day, the de-acceleration is much more pronounced with the Viffing. And so as defensive overshoot countermeasure, actually it seems pretty good. And you don't really do anything. Just turn back your nozzle and remember to reset it once you want to accelerate again. And it's very hard to keep up with. Is it going to fool a high energy fighter like an F-16 or something? Probably not. Yeah. But at the end of the day, this isn't designed to fight F-16s, so it's kind of an irrelevant
F-16s
question.
can turn on a dime.
Exactly.
So.
Really. So I would get it myth confirmed. I think, even though it's not a myth because it's in the USMC. Flight manual, but in DCS, I guess what I'm talking about. Let me know if you want to follow up with any more intelligent ways of measuring that, and I'll be happy to look into that. Anything you want to add to that, Super RC?
Nope.
Super. Hope you enjoyed that. See you later.